Welcome back again to Ignitive Trading Hub channel. It's Craig Rasogo speaking. So into this video, I'll be analyzing for the week, which is for the 13th of May till the 17th of May, which is Friday. So for this week, I'll be just selecting any random pair I haven't analyzed yet, and I didn't select which pairs to analyze, so I'll just be selecting any random pair. So I'll firstly start with the dollar index. As you can see, we'll firstly start with the dollar index. Okay, so as you know, as usual, I always start on the monthly time frame to perform top-down analysis, whereby I have to determine the overall trend. You firstly have to determine the overall trend so that you can know whether you fall on the buyer side or on the seller side. So currently I'm on the monthly time frame on the dollar index. Then you can see that the dollar index for this month, which is May, it has been dropping to the downward side, of which means it has been going down. It has been dropping, as you can see here with this monthly candle here, but you can see that it doesn't engulf this bullish candle here. So we want to know why dollar index has been dropping, why it has been going down. So the reason why it has been going down is because of this monthly supply zone here. As you can see, we have a rally based drop supply zone here with a significant bearish move. As you can see, this bearish candles here, and you can see that price came to react for the first time with this April candle, then reacted for the second time with this May candle, and the price has been dropping after that. So we can say that on the monthly time frame, the dollar index is dropping because price has just reacted to this monthly supply zone here, which is a rally based drop. Okay, so we can go to our weekly time frame. So on our weekly time frame, we can also say that the price is coming from a rally based drop supply zone on the weekly time frame, which is within a monthly rally based drop supply zone. As you saw, this is a monthly supply zone, and we can also see that we have some kind of a drop based drop supply zone here, or we can say that it's a rally based drop supply zone here. As you can see, the price came to react on it on the weekly time frame, and this was the first reaction, second reaction. Okay, so we can say that on the weekly time frame, the dollar index is dropping because of the price is coming from a weekly supply zone. Up until the price approaches this weekly demand zone here, then we can change our perspective on the dollar index. But for now, we'll say that it's bearish up until the price approaches this rally demand zone here, or we can say that it's a drop based rally demand zone if we open it on the smaller time frames. So for now, it's bearish. Okay, so in this case, for the fact that we determine on the monthly time frame, dollar index is bearish, and we also determine that on the weekly time frame, the dollar index is bearish. On our daily time frame, we'll have to look for a fresh daily supply zone. Okay, so in this case, we'll have to pick this supply zone here on the daily time frame. Then we can refine it on the smaller time frames to get a low risk and high reward demand zone. Okay, so in this case, you can see that we do have a rally based drop supply zone here, but we are not sure yet till we open on the smaller time frames to see if there is any high probable zone here. But to be on the safe side, you can pick two zones. You can pick two zones for your options. So for the fact that we have this one here closer to our current market price, we'll focus more on it. If not, if we do not find any zone here, then we can go to this this supply zone here. Let me delete the weekly supply. As you can see, we do have a rally based drop supply zone here. As you can see, with a significant bearish move, the price came to it for the first time. So there are higher chances that you might find a high probable zone around this area here. As you can see, the price didn't get inside within the zone that much. Okay, it didn't even go within 50%. So if you don't find any high probable zone around this area here, then we'll have this one as our second option. Okay, that's our second option. Sorry, let me just so let us look within this one first. Can I please delete this one so that it doesn't confuse us? So we'll refine this one down from the 4-hour time frame. So already on the 4-hour time frame, you can see that we have a very beautiful rally based drop with a significant bearish move here away from our zone So let me check the risk size. It seems good, 87. So we can mark this as our supply zone. So you can see already I found it on the 4-hour time frame. You don't have to go lower than that because you found a low risk zone on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, you don't have to go any further after that. Let us check the risk reward. So as you can see, the risk reward ratio is about approximately 1:10, or we can say that 1:9. As you can see here, this is our stop size. You can see this is our stop size from this proximal entry here till our distal level here. So you can see this is our entry. Then our stop target, we can see that it's the next opposing significant demand. So as you can see here, this is the opposing daily demand that we have here, demand zone on the daily time frame. So you can hold your trade up until this opposing daily demand zone here, which is within a weekly demand zone. So you can take this as a swing trade on dollar index. So expect the dollar index to drop anytime soon. If not, if it continues dropping further, then you can just look for a fresh daily supply zone again, then refine it too. But I will keep updating you guys. Make sure you follow my Facebook channel and my Facebook page too, because sometimes I do not get the chance to update you guys through a video, but at least with my stories or through my post, then you can be able to see up until I open a forum or resume my forum that I have on Telegram channel to update you guys there. You'll tell me. So that's what we have on dollar index. As you can see, that's our supply zone. You can hold it up until this level here with a risk reward of 1:10. Okay, so let us go to the next pair. So currently I'm on gold. As you can see, it's gold. So as usual, gold will start on the monthly time frame to determine the overall trend. So as you can see here on the monthly time frame, gold has been bullish the past months. Okay, the past 3 to 4 months it has been bullish, or we can just say that gold has been bullish for this year. Okay, as you can see, it's almost at its all-time high. So not all-time high, it's new high here, new formed high here, as you can see. So you can see the current month is bullish here. So we want to know why the current month has been bullish. Like I said last week, the price is rejecting from this monthly demand zone here, which is more of like a rally-based rally. Then the price came to react and it started running to the upward side. Okay, so on the weekly time frame, we can see that gold is currently rejecting to the upward side with this weekly candle here. As you can see, this is the current week, and gold has been rejecting to the upward side. Okay, so we want to know why it has been rejecting to the upward side with this candle here. So which means we will say that there's a drop base rally demand zone here. The reason why I say it's a demand zone is because you can see this is a drop base rally. We had a bearish candle, the price engulfed this bearish candle with the significant bullish candle. So which means there might be an ongoing activity around this area here. So we can say that gold is rejecting from a weekly demand zone. Okay, so we can agree that gold is bullish on the monthly and the weekly time frame. So we can go to our daily time frame now. So on our daily time frame, we'll have to look for a fresh daily demand zone. You have to look for a fresh daily demand zone. So as you can see here, I marked something around this area here where I have the demand zone, because I was marking from this level here as our drop base rally demand zone on the daily time frame. Then I refined it on the smaller time frame. Then I found a zone around this area here. Let me show you guys. As you can see already, we do have a drop based rally demand zone on the 4-hour time frame with a significant imbalance here, but I was not sure about it, so I kept refining. Let me show you. So as you can see here, I did mark our zone from this area here, which is this bearish candle, up until this level. Oh, sorry, up until this level here. Oh, where was it? Sorry, just up until this level here. So as you can see, I missed it with 3 pips because it came up to this area here around yesterday. I will show you guys the pre-setup, but there are higher chances that it might come back to that area here. If not, then we'll have to look for a new demand zone. So that's how I marked the zone. I'll show you guys the pre-setup. I missed it with 3 pips. As you can see, I could have marked it up until this area here at least. So let me show you guys. Issue is that setup. Is that setup? Yeah, this is the setup. As you can see, I did analyze it before it moved towards that area. As you can see, it's on the 2-hour time frame, and this was my demand zone. Let me go to the 2-hour time frame. So as you can see, I just missed it with 3 pips. So there are still chances that the price might come back to our zone here and continue going up, but we'll see. Okay, if not, I'll have to wait for the price to form a new daily demand zone here and mark it, then refine it in the smart time frame and focus on it. Okay, yeah, but for now, demand zone will be here. Okay, so that's our demand zone on gold, as it is currently bullish. Okay. Currently I'm on NAS100, which is NASDAQ. So NASDAQ, I'm currently on the monthly time frame, as you can see, and NASDAQ has been bullish this month. As you can see, yeah, the May candle, it's currently bullish. So we want to know why May candle has been bullish, this month candle has been bullish, or why NASDAQ is going up. Okay, so NASDAQ is going up because price is rejecting from this hidden monthly demand zone here. As you can see here, we had a rally in price. After having a rally in price, the price opened this bullish candle here, and it firstly started going down. It firstly started by going down. Sorry, it firstly started by going down here. Then, as you can see with this rejection candle here, the price started rejecting to the upward side. Hence why we do have this body here. Then the price continued going to the upward further, then started rejecting from this level here, went down again, then closed here, of which means there is an ongoing activity around this area here. And so I say it's a hidden demand zone. So after that, after the price closed this bullish candle, as you can see, we had a significant bullish move away from this level here. Okay, so as you can see, the price came to react for the first time, and it started rallying with this May candle here. So we can see that NASDAQ 100 or NASDAQ, it's bullish on the monthly time frame because the price is rejecting from a monthly demand zone. So on the weekly time frame, we can still say that the price is currently bullish because it's rejecting from a hidden weekly demand zone, which is within a monthly demand zone. Okay, then we can say that there are higher chances that the price might break this weekly supply zone here because it's not a high probable weekly supply zone compared to this demand zone here. So as you can see, this is an opposing weekly supply to this demand zone here, but it's not high probable, even though it has a significant move away from this level here. And as you can also see that we do have a reaction on this demand zone here. So this was the second reaction, of which means there are higher chances that this zone here will hold the price due to the fact that the price came to react to this zone multiple times, of which means this zone has weakened, it's weak. Okay, so you can see the prices continue going up, so we'll see if the price engulfs this supply zone or not. But for now we are bullish on NASDAQ. So we can go to our daily time frame. So on our daily time frame, as you can see here, we do have a daily demand zone here, whereby we had to refine it on the smaller time frame. As you can see, we had a drop base rally demand zone here with these bullish moves away from the price, even though they are not significant bullish moves. Okay, as you can see, the price came to react here for the first time. We don't know whether it did react to the low risk and high reward zone, but let us open it in the smaller time frame and see. If not, we'll have to wait for the price to form another daily demand zone and see what we can do. As you can see, the market was very choppy around this area here. I highly doubt if there is any high probable zone. It was a mess around this area here, and the fact that there was fundamental news. So the only demand zone that we have around this area, as you can see, it's here. So this is the demand zone that we have here, but I don't think it's high probable that enough, but we'll see. I don't think the price will come back to this area here. So that's our demand zone on NASDAQ. So this one, you must just make sure you minimize your risk on it, because I don't think it's high probable. By looking at this zone here, I don't think it's high probable, or I don't think there are chances that the price will come back to this zone here, but we'll see. Okay, so that's my demand zone on NASDAQ. I don't want to waste any time on one pair. So that's the drop base rally that we have with a significant bullish move away from the price. As you can see, these significant bullish candles. Okay, so on Euro UAD, Euro AUD on the monthly time frame, as you can see, Euro AUD has been bearish the past 3 months. So we want to know why it has been bearish the past 2 to 3 months. As you can see, the current month, which is May, also bearish. Okay, so as you can see, Euro AUD, we can see that the price is rejecting from a rally based drop supply zone on the monthly time frame. As you can see, the price opened this bearish candle. It firstly started by going up, then started rejecting to the downward side. As you can see, by this week, it rejected to the downward side. Then we had this body here. Then from there, we went down a little bit. Then after it started rallying to the upward side, then it closed this bearish candle, started going down. From there, the price came to react for the first time, second reaction, third reaction to our supply zone. So hence why we do have the price dropping from this hidden supply zone here on the monthly time frame. So let us check on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we can see that Euro AUD is bearish on the weekly time frame because the price is rejecting from this rally based drop supply zone here with a significant bearish move, as you can see with this week here. Yeah, so we can go to our daily time frame to look for aligning daily supply zone. Okay, first daily supply zone, but be careful on your AUD. As you can see, the price is also rejecting from this opposing weekly demand zone here, but I don't think it's high probable. As you can see, the price is rejecting from this opposing weekly demand zone here. So as you can see, the price just entered this fresh daily supply zone here. As you can see, we had a rally based drop supply zone here. You can see the price engulfed this bullish candle, and you can see there's been rallying towards this daily supply zone here. So it's our objective to refine it in the smaller time frame to get a low risk and high reward zone. So as you can see, you had a zone here on the 4-hour time frame. Let me check the risk size. Oh, the risk size is less, which is 19 pips. As you can see, the price did react to our zone, but you saw before I analyzed the pair, I did have the analysis, just that I refined my zone too much. Let me check. It seems like I refined my zone too much. Okay, yeah, that's it on the 1-hour time frame, but the price can still come back to our zone. So that's the zone that we have on the 4-hour time frame, and the one that I marked on the 1-hour time frame started here, as you can see. So I just missed it with few pips, but there are higher chances that the price might retrace back to our zone and drop. Okay, we'll see. So that's our supply zone on Euro AUD. As you can also see on this picture here, we do have a demand zone on Euro AUD. The reason why I marked the demand zone is because I did mention on the weekly time frame that the price is rejecting from opposing weekly demand zone. It's rejecting from opposing weekly demand zone. So there are higher chances that the price might break this supply zone because of the demand zone that I marked here. As you can see, this is the demand zone on the 1-hour time frame that I marked here. Hence why you see the price is missing this supply zone here, because from experience, it's been 2 years trading supply and demand, and I've been seeing this for 2 years. Usually when the price misses my zone like this with few pips, is because the overall trend might have changed because of an opposing zone. Okay, I'm gonna repeat it again. If you see a price not reacting to your zone and miss it with few pips like this, is because the overall trend have changed due to an opposing zone. So for example, we do have this demand zone here, which is opposing the supply zone here, because the price is coming from a fresh weekly demand zone, which is opposing this zone here. Okay, so whenever the price comes to react to this demand zone here, of which means this supply zone has higher chances of failing, okay, of no longer holding the price. So if you see the price continue dropping without reacting to the zone here, just know that it's no longer valid. Focus on this demand zone here. Okay, so that's our supply zone on Euro AUD for now. Since our current market price is higher on the curve, it's on the supply side. Focus on the supply. If the price, the current market price comes below on the curve, I mean comes to the downward side of the curve, of the supply and demand curve on the demand side, then you can focus on the price, okay, by also looking at the fact that the price is rejecting from a weekly supply. Thank you. Let me check GBPCAD. So GBPCAD is one of the pairs that I was analyzing last week, and it moved so good. Let me check on my Facebook. I did post it on my Facebook timeline. It's one of the pairs that I've analyzed last week live with you guys, then it moved so good. Okay, as you can see, there is it. I did anticipate this supply zone here on the previous week's video. Okay, as you can see, it moves so beautiful. Okay, so GBPCAD on the monthly time frame, you can see that it has been choppy here. It has been choppy, moving same place. As you can see, the price was within this monthly supply zone, like I said last week, but currently you can see that the price is rejecting to the upward side. As you can see with this bearish candle, it's currently rejecting to the upward side. It's going up. Okay, so we want to know why the price is going up. Okay, so as you can see on the monthly time frame, the reason that we need is not visible enough, but we can see that the price is rejecting from this hidden monthly demand zone here. As you can see, we had a drop base rally demand zone here, then the price came to react for the first time. So as you can see, it's still continuing to go up. Okay, so this might be the opposing weekly demand zone to this supply zone here, hence why we have the market choppy around the supply zone here. So this demand zone here might be the reason why the supply zone might fail or might be violated by the price. So we can say that GBPCAD is currently bullish because the price is rejecting from this hidden monthly demand zone here, but will confirm on the weekly and the daily time frame. So on the weekly time frame, you can see that the very same zone that I say it's a hidden monthly demand zone, you can see on the weekly time frame it's a very proper drop base rally demand zone on the weekly time frame. Then we can see that the price might not hold this supply zone here because of this opposing demand zone. As you can see, it's a rally based drop supply zone. The price came to react for the first time, second reaction, third reaction. So of which means there are higher chances that the price might break out of this zone here because it's weak due to multiple reactions, as you can see. So this demand zone will be the cause. Okay, so we can say that GBPCAD is currently bullish because of the price rejecting from a monthly demand zone and also the price rejecting from a weekly demand zone. So we can go to our daily time frames to look for fresh daily demand zones. Okay, so as you can see already, the price is rejecting from this fresh daily demand zone here. I did see it today during the news. So as you can see, we had a drop base rally demand zone. The price engulfed out of this bearish candle and the price came to react for the first time. As you can see, it's rejecting from this daily demand zone. This always happens, guys. As you can see, it's a proven thing. Okay? So we'll just refine our zone on the smaller time frames to get a low risk and high reward zone. Okay, so far so good. As you can see, we do have a drop base rally demand zone here on our daily demand zone with approximately 17 pips. As you can see, there's a significant bullish move, so we can mark it here. So that's our demand zone on GBPCAD. As you can see, like I said, it's bullish, so we'll have this demand zone as our buying area for our bullish trend. Okay, yeah. Let's check USD. So USD, as you can see, I'm on the monthly time frame, and USD it has been dropping the past 2 to 3 months, and the reason why it has been dropping is because the price is rejecting from a hidden monthly supply zone, or we can say that it's rejecting from this level here. As you can see, the price has been bouncing multiple times around this area here. So as you can see, we had a rally based drop supply zone which has multiple reactions. So USD has been dropping from this level here. So we'll check on the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, we can also say that the price is rejecting from this hidden weekly supply zone here. As you can see, we had a rally based drop supply zone. The price came to react for the first time, second reaction, and it has been dropping from there. Okay, so we can say that USD is bearish on the monthly and the weekly time frame. Okay, and we can see that there are higher chances that the price will hold around this demand zone here due to multiple reactions. As you can see, this demand zone is the opposing zone to the supply here, but we can change our perspective on USD up until the price. We can change our perspective on USD when the price reaches this weekly demand zone here, which has a significant bullish move here. So for now we are bearish. We can go to our daily time frame. So on our daily time frame, we'll have to mark a fresh daily supply zone here. As you can see, we do have a rally based drop supply zone with a significant bearish move. So we can refine it in the smaller time frames to look for our low risk and high reward zone. Sorry. So as you can see, we do have two options here on this one. So on USD, you can see we do have this supply zone here as our first option with this significant bearish move away from the price. Then we have second option here, this rally based drop. As you can see, all of them are within our daily supply zone. But by looking at this, I think the one that will hold the price is this rally based drop here, because it's the origin of this bearish move here, this whole bearish move that we have. So I will eliminate this one. If you want to take it, you can take this one, but make sure you minimize your risks, guys. Make sure you minimize your risk. Okay, if this one fails, then you can still have your capital preserved, then you can take another trade here. That's the aim, and so we want low risk and high reward zones. Okay, so that's our supply zone number 1 and supply zone number 2 here on USD. So make sure you keep an eye on it. So that's our supply zones on USD. Check. This is the last pair that I'm checking. So EURNZD, as you can see, I'm on the monthly time frame. You can see it has been dropping for this month, and the price did react to this monthly supply zone here, which is hidden. Okay, you have a hidden monthly supply zone around this area here, but we'll see on the weekly time frame what's going on around this area here. But you can see that EURNZD has been dropping for this month. As you can see, there's been rejection to the downward side. We can change our perspective when the price reaches this hidden monthly demand zone here, but for now we are bearish. So on the weekly time frame, we can also say that the price is rejecting from this weekly supply zone here. As you can see, the price is rejecting from this weekly supply zone here, so we can say that it's bearish. So we can say that EURNZD is bearish on the monthly and the weekly time frame due to the fact that the price is rejecting from a monthly and a weekly supply zones. Let's go to our daily time frame. So on our daily time frame, we have to look for a fresh daily supply zone. So the first daily supply zone that we have is this one, which is a hidden daily supply zone. It's a sub zone to this demand zone. As you can see here, this demand zone failed to hold the price, so which means it's a demand tend to supply. So this is our first daily supply zone here on EURNZD. So we can refine it on the smaller time frame to get a low risk and high reward zone. So you can see that already we do have a drop based drop supply zone here, but it's a high risk zone. It's a high risk zone, so we cannot take it as our low risk zone. Even this one, it's still highly risky. still risky, this one. Yeah, so as you can see here, I did find our zone on the 45-minute time frame. As you can see here, we do have this rally base drop supply zone here with low risk size. As you can see, it's let me check, approximately 8 pips. It's 7.9, so approximately 8 pips. Okay, so which gives us a low risk entry. Okay, but I highly doubt that the price will come back to this zone here. So that's our supply zone on EURNZD. I will keep updating you guys on this analysis. If anything changes, like I said, I do analyze every day in the AMs, early morning, before the London session opens, because tomorrow I might find all of these zones invalid due to the price rejecting from opposing higher time frame zones. Anything can happen in the market, and the fact that we have a lot of volatile or high impact fundamental news this week, anything can happen. Always know that. Okay, so just make sure that you keep track of your analysis, check the fundamentals of the news. Okay, yeah, so thank you for watching this video, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing with your friends. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking, and please do tell me in the comments what I can analyze, what I can do, what do you need clarity on, or what I can improve with my videos or my lessons. Okay, I will keep growing this channel with you guys. I'm new into this platform, so I'm learning day by day. Okay, so thank you. Have a good week.